Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we're dealing with the correlation coefficient. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, share with your friends, and if you have anything new, share with us below the comment. Today we're dealing with the correlation coefficient. The correlation coefficients, this is the relationship, this is the measure of the strength of the relationship between the two linear sets of numbers. And today we have an example here. XY Limited Company decided to increase the use of fertilizers to find out whether this increase of fertilizers will increase the production of the maize. Here we have the dependent and the independent values. The dependent here will be, the dependent value will be the production, and the independent value will be our fertilizer. For that reason, we have an XY, a set of numbers which is an X and Y. For the X numbers, we have 2, 6, 5, 3, 1, and 4. For the Y numbers, we have 3, 2, 8, 4, 7, and 6. For this is our independent variable. This is our independent, while our Y is the dependent. For us to do the correlation coefficients, we have to get the X values, the Y values, and the XY values, the X square values, and the Y square values. For our X values, we already been given to the question, that is 6, 5, 3, 1, 4. And to the Y values, we already have, that is 3, 2, 8, 4, 7, and 6. For the XY, that is multiplication of X and Y. 2 times 3, that is 6. This is 12, 40, 12 again, 7, and 24. For the X square, we have to square the numbers of X. That is 2 times 2 square, that is 4, 6 square, that is 6, 5 square, 25, 3 square, 9, 1 square, 1, 4 square, 16. For the X, for the Y, we have we want to square the Y part. That is 9, 4, 64, 16, 49, and 36. After this, we are supposed to get the total of X, that is the total of X, the total of Y, the total of XY, and the total of X square, the total of Y square. The total of X square, this is 21. The total of Y square is 30, while the total of XY is 101. You can do the calculation part. The total of X square, that is 91. The total of Y square, that is 178. The method of getting the R coefficient, the correlation coefficient, the small r, that is, and the number of the sets times the number of X into bracket, the total of XY minus, close the bracket, minus the total of X, close, open and close the bracket, again open another bracket, that is total of Y, over the square root of n, the number of coefficients, the number of the sets, into bracket the total of X square. You close the bracket, you open another bracket, the total of X only, then you square. Then you open another square root with the number of the X, the number n, into the total of Y. There is multiplication part here. Into negative minus the total of Y only, then you square. And this will be n. Let's get the n. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be our n. Our n is 6. 6 into the total of XY. The total of XY is 101. Minus the total of X. The total of X, that is 21, into the total of y, which is 30. Over the square root of 6 into the total of x square. The total of x square is 91. You close the bracket minus the total of x, that is 21. Then you square 21. Multiply by, you open another square root, that is 6 into the total of x, the total of y square. The total of y square, that is 101. The total of y square is 178. Sorry for that. 178. 178 minus the total of y. Let's do it fresh. 6 into the total of y, that is 178, minus the total of y. The total of y, that is 30. Then you square the 30. 6 multiplied by 106. Let's continue. The r will be equal to 6 multiplied by 101, that is 606, minus 21 times 30, that is 630, divide by 6 multiplied by 91, that is 546, minus 441, you square root, multiply by the square root of 1068 minus 900. This will be negative 24 over 105. The square root 105 times 168, you square root 168. Negative 24 over, after you square root 1005, that will be 10.2469 multiplied by 12.9615. Negative 24 over 132.82, and this will be negative 0.1807, and this indicates that the coloration coefficient, the R, is equal to negative 0.1807, which indicates that it is highly or strongly negative, and it is strongly negative coloration coefficient. The increase of the fertilizers does not increase the production of the maize. And we conclude there. Thank you for watching us. If you like it, please thumb up and be with us as we make more videos, as we promise. The business statistics, the cost accountings, they are coming. The business mathematics student, the basic mathematics student, we are all here. The QT student, for those who are with us in Kenya, thank you. Be with us. Thank you.